Saturday morning. It is April the 15th. What? What is going on? Are you kidding me? Yeah, it is April 15th. Isn't that tax day? Did you get it done? If not, are you going to get it done? Rise and shine, everybody. I'm first warning meteorologist Eric Burris. This is Coffee Talk. We get together 7 days a week to chat, see what's doing in the world of weather. I hope you're having a great start to the day. We've got an absolutely beautiful morning ahead of us. So let's get right to it. A live look outside on our Tower Cam network. Just showed this a moment ago. I'm going to show it again. Don't at me. It's that pretty. That's a shot from our new Smyrna Beach Tower Cam. Current conditions there looking absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Let's head down to the Kennedy Space Center where over Launch Complex 41, looking down toward the Cape Canaveral Space Force Station, we've got some clouds. Still very pretty. Just a little further south from there, Cocoa. Looking over toward Port Canaveral, beautiful. Melbourne, rise and shine. How you doing? Let's head inland. There's the Orlando International Airport. Terminals A and B on the left, Terminal C on the right. I approve of that look, right? Gorgeous. West 2 Studios Tower Cam. Oh, don't want to talk too loud. We'll roughen up the waters a little bit there. It's so pretty, isn't it? Oh, man. Orlando, you see some clouds over top of us. Let's head to Lake Eola. See what's doing downtown. I love that. Listen, if there's one thing that I will say, and you know that I'm always complimentary about WESH, partially because they signed my paycheck, but also partially because this is my life's work at the end of the day. We have a ton of tower cams, and it makes a difference. It really does. Ocala, looking good. Still need to get up there with a wrench and bang the camera to get it tilted correctly. And just for funsies, St. Pete Beach, because, you know, it's beautiful there. I want to go to the beach today. Oh, well. First warning, live Doppler radar. Happy to report a clean sweep. I did see cruise ships showing up this morning. That's how quiet the radar is. It was and will continue to be very nice and quiet. Here's a look at temperatures across Central Florida. 72 degrees in Orlando right now. It's 67 in the Villages, 64 in New Smyrna Beach, at least when we are live here on Coffee Talk. If you're watching us on the tape delay, it may not be that temperature outside, but I think you know that. All right, 82 degrees, 11 o'clock. We're headed to 87 degrees by 1 p.m. 90 this afternoon. 90 degrees this afternoon. Yep, it's going to be a warm one. It's going to be a beautiful one, but a warm one. And then notice, if you will, late in the day, we start to sneak in a couple of those little rain chances, particularly 7, 8, 9 o'clock. See those rain chances on their way up? Yeah, we've got late day showers and thunder showers coming in today. So before we look at Futurecast, let's just do this. Let's talk about the temperatures around Central Florida, and then we can dial up Futurecast, all right? 90s across the interior spots, cool beans. Along the shoreline, we're in the 80s. It looks like a beautiful day. What about the rain, though? I know you want to plan, so let's do that together. Here's Futurecast. We'll watch through time, all right? 8, 9, 10 o'clock, we're fine. Notice the model throwing a green spot here or there. It's not a big deal, but 1 or 2 showers around, okay, through the afternoon. 4 o'clock, you're still good to go do your stuff. 4, 5 o'clock, you're still good. But after about 6, 7 o'clock, what we'll notice is a sea breeze collision. This is a very summertime-like pattern with the collision of the sea breezes developing those showers and thunder showers. Sometimes it happens earlier, sometimes it happens later. In today's case, it's going to be a little later. That's okay. We can do that, right? 7 o'clock, we start to see some of those colors showing up. 8, 9 o'clock, showers and thunder showers around. And then notice by 10 o'clock or so, we even have some of those rains scrambling northward through the metro area. So when we look at today's rain chances, okay, this is kind of where we're at. It's a low-end chance of rain, but it's basically the inland spots with that rain chance. Now, tomorrow, very different scenario, okay? We're talking about a high chance of rain, but back over to our east coast. Tomorrow, we've got a pretty decent shot of seeing not just showers and thunder showers, but some stronger storms. All right, what's going on? Well, we've got for today just a couple of showers. It's no big deal. But for tomorrow, basically, as our showers fade, we start to look to the Gulf of Mexico and we start to watch this cold front sweeping in, feeding warm, moist air over that cold front, giving us kind of this overrunning scenario. So for today, it's definitely the pick of the weekend. Mostly dry conditions during the day. We'll get some of those thunderstorms firing up for the evening. Tomorrow, that's when we've got more storms and earlier timing for it. And because that cold front and kind of all the dynamics coming together here, what we end up with is a low-end threat for strong to severe storms. Tomorrow, very similar to Thursday, we're under a level 1 risk for strong to severe storms in the afternoon. And the level 1 risk out of 5 means that there is an isolated shot of getting some nastier storms, okay? So in terms of the impacts, we're thinking it's probably going to be heavy rainfall and isolated pockets of severe winds. Hail and tornadoes is on the lower end of the spectrum, but it's definitely something that we're watching. All right, so just keep that in mind. That's kind of where we're at for now. Weekend forecast, though, kind of says it all. All right, let me pause. Now let's chat. I've been ignoring you all, and there's so many comments, and I apologize. Let's see here. Good morning to you. Oh, everybody's saying good morning, and I love it. It makes me smile. Good morning to you. Good morning. Arnett, good morning. Rise and shine. How are ya? Look at everybody. Loving the 60s this morning, Rose says. Can I tell you something? If you love the 60s, listen, let me level with you here, okay? Summer is right around the corner. We know this. It doesn't take a meteorologist to know this. But let me share something with you. I've got some really good stuff on the 7-day forecast. Once we get that cold front in tomorrow, guess what? Cold front actually brings cooler air. Who'd have thunk it? But look at where I give out. No. That and that. Look at where we're headed from Monday's 67 to Tuesday's 57 to Wednesday's 57. These morning lows here, for what it's worth, that's something. So we need to soak in. Like, the temperatures in the 60s are great. Those temperatures in the 50s are going to become extinct before you know it. So take a look here, okay? Muggy meter, I did this just for you. The Muggy meter, fantastic, fantastic, fantastic. Holy cannoli, fantastic. Like, it's getting better. Even if it's just for a couple of days. But those couple of days are going to be flat out delicious. Don't forget. Don't forget that. All right, let's enjoy it while we've got it. Barbara, glad to see you here. I hope all is well. Sending good vibes your direction, my dear. Good morning to you. Yukon says summer is here way too soon. I want 60s for lows and 75 for a high. I mean, listen, at the end of the day, we do have, it may not be 75 for a high, but we do have weather like that-ish, right? Ish. Yukon. So was the whole meteorologist crew invited to Alex's wedding? I believe everybody was, but you know, I may be the only one going. I don't know. I'm curious. I don't know who all is going. I know Kellyanne has another wedding that she was committed to. I don't know if Cam's going to be able to go. I don't think she is. Tony's working. I think it's going to be me. You know I'm going to have to take a picture with the bride and groom, right? I'll be there, though, with bells on. I'll take a picture. Yeah. All right. Lots of comments. I'm way behind. Let's see here. Good morning, all. I'm a Star Trek fan, but I have not seen any of Picard, so I probably need to watch that. It's our wedding anniversary today. Debbie Anderson, happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. I love it. Hey, I wanted to also let you all know real fast, I saw the audio issue that you guys were talking about, and I'm going to take this computer to Apple. I've got it covered under AppleCare, so we're going to get that taken care of. So yeah, just so that you know, y'all aren't crazy. I mean, you're crazy. We know you're crazy, but there's something. There's something there. So we'll have it looked at. So I do apologize for the audio issues, but yeah, Chris, yeah, Tony has to work. Tony's holding down the fort tonight and tomorrow night. So yeah, Annie, is it your birth? Today's not my birthday. Who said it was my birthday? No. Christine says, hey, Eric, I'm leaving out of Port Canaveral tomorrow at 3 p.m. Will it be raining then? Christine. Let's take a look. Let me dial up Futurecast for tomorrow, okay? The short answer is maybe. All right. There's Futurecast. Let me get Sunday dialed up. Saturday in the park. All right. Here's Sunday. All right. So Sunday, we know that there's going to be a decent threat for stronger storms tomorrow afternoon. We've already discussed that it is out east. So you were asking about Port Canaveral. Let's bring Futurecast full here. Okay. There you go. 5 o'clock in the morning, looking good. 6, 7, 8 o'clock, you're looking good. 9, 10 o'clock, we're fine. You're asking about 3 o'clock. All right. There you go. So Port Canaveral, of course, we know Port Canaveral's in northern Brevard County. So if this model plays out exactly, which it won't, that's just not the way models work. If this model plays out perfectly, you'll have some light rainfall. But what I would say is the model is telling me that we're bubbling up the showers and the thunder showers, and maybe you may see some rain. All right. 3:34, 5, 6. You can kind of see firing up of storms, Metro off to the east, and then kind of fading. So tomorrow is an earlier start to the showers and storms, but it also has some atmospheric support. So we are calling tomorrow a first warning impact day, meaning that there is that threat for some of these storms to get a little stronger, particularly in those afternoon hours. Now, who gets the rainfall? Here's the coverage that we're thinking, okay? Particularly east of the metro area, but metro east is kind of the timeline and location. And that's where we're going to be tracking those nastier storms. Yeah. Nancy says the audio issue happens seemingly when you're using the mouse, but it's not, watching it, knowing when I use the mouse, it's not. It's less consistent than that because I'm constantly using the mouse. And if it's a constant audio issue, that's one thing. This is more intermittent, but y'all are right. That is annoying as snot. It's way worse than I thought. I thought it was just my finger moving the mouse and you hear like a little move. It's not that at all. There is something wrong with this puppy. So we'll take it in. There's a reason I pay for AppleCare. I pay full price, so don't you worry. But a friend of mine works at Apple and tells me straight up when he first started working there, he's like, every computer you buy, every device you buy, you will get AppleCare. And I'm like, I don't know, I'm cheap. And he's like, you'll get AppleCare. And I said, but I don't know. And you'll get AppleCare. Okay, I'll get AppleCare. And more often than not, I've been glad that I have it. So again, and this is not me. I'm not advertising anything. I'm just telling you straight up, this computer's a couple of years old and it's going to get repaired because I paid an extra $100. So glad about that, as opposed to, God only knows. Christine, you're awesome. Thanks for answering. Of course, my dear, of course. So just so that you know, though, for all of us, for tomorrow, we are under a low-end risk for strong to severe storms, a low-end risk. But when we break down the impacts, this is where we can kind of dial in a little deeper. The low-end risk is because of the damaging wind concerns. All right. The tornado threat, not quite there. The hail threat, not quite there, but damaging winds. Heck, we had that yesterday, for goodness sake. Thank you, Brian. So, that's just the way that it goes. Florida's going to Florida. We're going to oftentimes have opportunities for stronger storms, and it is what it is. All right. And he says, yep, computer care is a must. It is. It is. It's, if it was just me like typing Microsoft Word documents and things, that's one thing. But literally, and I pay for this computer. This is not a WESH computer. This is out of my paycheck. But I do Coffee Talk on this thing every day, So I do depend on it. I also need a haircut. My day off that I had, that was my haircut day. So I need to figure out when I'm able to get back in and get a haircut. Frustrating. Yukon says, I only buy the phone insurance for the first half of the payment plan, then cancel it. I'm cheaper. Makes sense. Have the insurance when the phone is worth the most, and then when it's kind of starting to wear out, you're good. You know? Jeannie Rowan says multiple times a day even. Yeah, it's true. Listen, I'm on this thing morning, noon, and night. I'm doing coffee talk in the morning. I'm doing the 3:30 afternoon coffee talk. I'm shooting out weather tweets. This computer is in bed almost as much as I am. When the wife and I are sitting there watching our evening TV, I usually have the computer out doing social media stuff or building graphics or what have you. So yeah, need to get it taken care of and always have it dependable. Oh well. Florida's going to Florida. What are you going to do? Kavita says, my daughter says this show is awesome. She's enjoying listening to this weather chat. Well, thank you, Kavita, and good morning to you, daughter, whom I don't know your name, but hi. Yukon, haircuts, why? Because I have to get a haircut. Look at this. This is like a mess. Aye. No, Frank, you putz. This is a professional organization here, for God's sake. Why is my brother... I was just literally telling folks in the studio today about you trolling me, Frank. Trouble. Arlena, good morning. Radio. Duh, can I try that again? Rodeo in Polk City this evening, 6 to 10 p.m. How's that look? Rain or storms? For Polk City, better opportunity for rain or, later in that window. Yeah, better opportunity for rain a little later in that window. He doesn't want that stylist losing her mind. I had to cancel on her, so she's already probably pretty frustrated. But what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Your brother's being cheeky today, right? What I just laugh at is yes, it's fun to be cheeky, but also like, this is my professional page. That is the place that feeds my children. Like, Frank, come on. Good gravy. Hey, I'm going to. Has anyone ever been to a petting zoo? We've got a kid's birthday party today at a petting zoo in Osteen. I've never been. I have no idea what to expect. Beverly says brothers will be brothers. Ain't that the truth? Frank, I remember when I was young, he would stick my head into his armpit. Like, why would you do that? Because you're an older brother. That's the only reason. He'd give me noogies. Like, why would you do that? Taylor says, take extra allergy meds. That's a good point. I didn't even think about that. But that's actually a good point. I'm going to be around animals, yeah. And wear boots to the farm? I don't even have boots. Ay, Gevalt. I didn't even think about that. These are things I didn't think about. Oh my gosh, my kids are going to be a mess in my car. Okay. Didn't even think about these things. Petting zoo is an amazing experience. Yeah. Yes. Bring wet wipes. Debbie, we never are without wet wipes. In my car, I feel like I will always have wet wipes. Yeah. Kavita says, petting zoos are so much fun for the kids. Just keep that hand sanitizer handy after and closed-toed shoes. Yep, makes sense. Yukon, I wear size 9 wide and have boots you can borrow. I think I'm a 10.5. I don't know. Lewis is asking, do you read comments here? Lewis, I got you. Yep. I see him. Nancy, put an old towel in the car. That makes sense. And change of clothes in Ziploc bags. See, Anne, yes. Yes. My big brother defends himself by saying, mainly because you would do the same stuff to Jason. That's a good point. Julian, am I the youngest or oldest in the family? I'm in the middle. Frankie's the oldest. I'm the middle. And then my brother Jason is the youngest. And I've wanted Jason to come on Coffee Talk, but here's a fun fact. You see that little number? I work for that one. My brother works for another one. So he won't come on Coffee Talk because it's his competition. I get it, but isn't it funny How did we both end up working in television and at competing stations? Isn't that funny how that works? My brother said it's my birthday. So obviously my older brother's the idiot of the group. It's not my birthday, it's tax day. Did you see my question on the Enzo history? Eric, I did not, but if you repost it, I can look at it. Yukon, what does your brother do at the competition? He sells, so he's in the sales department. Yeah. So what's very funny to me, and probably will never be lost on me, is when we're sitting there at a family dinner or what have you, and he's able to, we just go, you know, back and forth on like the most ridiculous stuff. And everyone else is like, we don't care. Oh, man. Lots of hay and pollen. Be prepared. Oh, my gosh. That's a good point. Jason's employer works for a place that starts with, yeah, exactly. How much time, Ernesto? 4 minutes. 4 minutes. Come with me real fast, people. We have to say hello to the resident goddess of the group.
I don't know what squeal just came out.
What was that little noise you made?
I got really excited. Good morning, everyone.
See, now that we're
Hi,
using the
everybody.
laptop,
I know you can come over and say hi to people.
I was
What's
almost
up,
going to
beautiful
ambush
people?
you
Oh.
in the newsroom, and I'm like,
You
she may be
should've.
busy. Yeah, but are you busy? Yeah.
When are we not?
You're
But that's
busy.
okay. Never
You're
too busy for all your friends on Coffee Talk. Hi, good morning. Do I see a birthday?
Apparently my idiot older
your
brother,
birthday?
no, it's not
Oh.
my birthday. Apparently my older brother thinks I was born on tax day.
Oh.
I mean, that could have been, but it's not.
Could have been.
It's
Not the case.
It's not.
Thank you, Victoria. I appreciate it. My mom got me the dress.
Oh, it's lovely.
Sandra Watkins original.
And she does take good care of her
She
daughter.
does. She does.
For what it's worth.
She does. Love that lady.
You have any fun plans today?
Today I think we're gonna do some house projects. We want to create like a little space for our new puppy.
Yeah.
If you follow me on Facebook, you'll see that we just got a new Frenchie. Her name is Tilly. So to keep the allergies and stuff away, we're gonna create like a little play area
Yep.
for her. So I think we're gonna tackle that today.
We're talking allergies because I'd said we have a birthday party at a petting zoo in Osteen.
Ooh, fun.
I'm like, what do I even, where, I've never done this. And everybody's pointing out, take your allergy
Yes.
medication, take spare towels and spare clothes. I'm like,
Yes.
I didn't even think about, like, which one of my kids is going to step and poop?
Both.
Both, right?
It's gonna be both.
You know, well, the one's going to like trip and fall into it.
Yes.
Like,
Oh my
daddy, and, like
gosh.
pooping on his chin.
Ugh.
Like,
Oh
this
my
is
goodness.
reality.
Let's see. How do you all work and do stuff later? What energy pills? None. It's called High on Life.
Yeah.
It's
and a little
called
faking
joy.
it. It's like a little fake. Like at 5 a.m., you're faking it.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
I mean, honest, I've been a morning person my whole life though, and to me, it's harder to be up late
Yeah.
at night. Like the last few nights,
Yeah.
we worked nightside, and I'm yawning at 8 o'clock.
Oh, I
like,
know.
whoo, send help.
If I didn't have my coffee at
Yeah.
night when we were doing Nightside, I couldn't have
Yeah.
done it. And I'm a night person, but 22 years in television has kind of
You're a
forced
morning?
me into this blur.
Yeah, I've always been a morning person.
Have you really?
Yeah, I think I
She's
get it from my
cheery.
dad.
She's so cheery.
Just like waking up. It's like, all right, once I'm up,
Yeah.
the hardest part is getting up.
Yes. The wife
Okay.
jokes that when my
That's the
alarm
hardest
goes
part.
off, it's like a bomb hits. Because
Yeah.
I'm up and I'm here.
Yeah, right. But yeah, that's a good question. Oh, y'all are so nice. Yeah, they're
10
so fun.
10
I need
p.m.
some of that energetic potion. Get you some joy. That's where we get the
Taylor
energy
says, send me some of your energy. Mama's tired. Taylor's with a little one at home.
from. Oh, I can't imagine.
Carol
One day
says,
soon.
I'm,
One day soon.
Yeah,
Gotta
yeah.
get married first.
Step one before step 10.
Yes, gotta
But
get
like
the wedding done first.
Stoltzfus is, he has some sick kids at home.
I
And so
know.
we were doing the night shows and he's like, all right, now to do the double duty.
Yep.
He's like, tag me in, mom.
Yep. Work off, parenting on.
Yeah. Yes. I was at the pediatrician with my little one last night. All is good, but
Yeah.
these things, it's like, is it a small or a big? You just don't
Better
know.
to know. Life happens.
Yeah. All right. You got 30
All
seconds
right.
before.
Yes, I do.
I hope you have a great
Bye,
day.
y'all. I hope you have a great day.
Thank you for hanging. Now that we can do this,
Bye.
we're going to bother her more often on the weekends. All right, I guess I need to go do TV as well. Listen, thank you all for hanging out. We do know that it's going to be, at least for today, nice. There's the opportunity for some late day showers and storms. But tomorrow, do be on the lookout for some nastier weather. We will, of course, be keeping you up to date. All right? All right, listen, thank you for hanging out for Coffee Talk. Be the sunshine in someone else's day. I will see you on TV in a couple of minutes. And of course, I'll be posting through the day. Take care, y'all. Bye.